Axl called me one day and said, I'm working on this record and, you know, it's for End of Days soundtrack. Do you want to come and play guitar on it? And I was like, fuck yeah, of course I do. So I was given a location and a time in a studio, and I showed up with my gear, and there was 10 people in the studio. And I was like, where's Axl? And they're like, well, he's coming. He's coming. And, but let's get started anyway. I said, okay. And I sat down, I plugged in, they played the track. I said, this fucking sounds great, whatever. And I recorded a couple of passes. And then all of a sudden, I shit you not, I swear, all of a sudden I hear in the background, yeah, that sounds really good. Why don't you keep that one? And what it was Axl on speakerphone from his home, listening in the whole time. Like, and I was like, what? It's just Axl's voice out of nowhere, like out of the fucking speaker. And then he kind of gave me some direction, and I was like, okay, cool. And then we were stoked, and that was that. It was just it was a very strange, but like, I love that it was strange. You know what I mean? Like, because it's,
I do.
You know what I mean? Like, because it makes the story so much juicier and more fucking just memorable and fun. And like, and you know, and Axl at one point when Izzy left the band, really wanted me to join the band. And we talked nearly every day about, you know, ideas and the way the band could work with me in it. And getting back to the mental health stuff, like at that time in my life, I was just simply not, I was not present enough to do it. So I had an audition with the band that I actually didn't show up to because I was immersed in my drug addiction, and I just simply couldn't show up in that shape. But you know, it happened the way it happened. I went on to go and be in the Chili Peppers, and you know, and oddly enough, Flea ended up joining Jane's Addiction for a tour, and Duff ended up joining Jane's Addiction for a tour. So at this age now, it's all Wonder Under the Bridge, and we're all part of this collective musical family, and then we all played together a myriad of times. But the degrees of separation with those guys and us are way less than 6.